Good morning, good morning, good morning, my friends. On today's episode of What the Fuck is Going On in My Life, starring yours truly. I know it's early. Y'all got to know Sabre be waking me up at 6:30 in the morning. And, you know, I don't got shit to do. I'm retired. I don't got shit to do. I'm retired. It's 8:36 in the morning. Why would I want to turn my camera on for you to look at me? Am I fucking you? Am I fucking you? Right? It's 8:36 in the morning. I'm retired. Why do you think I want to turn my camera on for you to look at me? You gonna send me some money? Anyway, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Happy birthday to your Uncle Molester. happy birthday to your Uncle Molester. Okay? Yeah, Sabre is a real son. He's a real he spoiled as fuck. Every day he reminds me, when you get pregnant with your son, you need to make sure that his dad is on standby because that boy spoiled as hell. And if this how single mothers be spoiling their sons, y'all need to go get a father figure quick. Okay? Go get a stepdaddy. Go get a step uncle. Go get a step somebody. Y'all hit that like button. At least get it to motherfucking, I know it's early, but at least get it to 15 likes in this motherfucker. And go get a father figure for that son. Because yeah, Sabre spoiled as fuck. I can't do nothing. He be screaming at the top of his little black ass cat lungs every time he don't see me. And I just can't believe that this is life. Because who the fuck knew you could spoil a cat? All right? So boom. I got several points. I'm already, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't spoil my son like this. Like, it's nothing wrong with, your son being in tune with his feminine, but that's a spoiled ass crybaby cat. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Shit, no. I can't even go to the bathroom. He be sticking his little paws under the bathroom like, Sabre, go sit down. Like, come on. He be at my door. Hello. Like, nigga, stop acting like I'm neglecting you. I'm asleep. Um, so several points I want to talk about, right? I posted a video, right? I posted a video of what was going on is some supernatural activities happening at my home. And that shit caught me off guard. Here, I heard something at my doors. Y'all know I got these double doors in my bedroom that lead out to my fairy fountain. And I heard a knock at it. It shouldn't nobody be knocking at my motherfucking doors. Huh? Should not be knocking at that door there. That's not. Okay? That is not the front doors. So I hear a knock at the door. And so I got cameras all around my crib. So I'm like, what the fuck? I zoom in on my, turn my cameras on from my backyard because it's facing this door. And I'm just watching to see what the fuck could have knocked at my door. Don't see nothing. Don't see no animals, no insects, or nothing. All of a sudden, I started seeing flashes of light raining down in my room. Mind you, I'm laying in my room. Huh? Mind you, I'm laying in my room. So where the flashes was falling out the sky at, by me being in my room, I should have seen them bitches. All right? So I'm like, what the fuck? Am I tripping? I'm talking about, bro, I sat there and counted them motherfuckers. It was 53 flashes of light flooded my room from the ethers last night. And my cameras caught it. It wasn't coming from outside. There's no lights on in my ceiling. There's no lights in my ceiling that could even make that possible. Okay? Angels, light beings, light codes, 53 of them in my fucking bedroom. What is happening? What the fuck is going on? Okay? And I don't know, maybe because I said the other day that I surrendered my defiance and I returned back to my celestial family. And by me going back home, I got my stations back. I got my legions back. And they real live fucking angels, big and small. Some of the lights was big, some of the lights was small. It was 53 of them motherfuckers. That's my personal fleet. I can't make this shit up. I have physical proof. Right? I thought that was crazy as hell, but I did say it was a magical overlay happening with the 3D. So you can start to keep your cameras on, bitches. Right? Keep your camera on because it's going to start bleeding over into the physical reality. All right? So stay tuned for more. I don't know what the fuck that was. It just was wild. It was wild to see that shit. And they just wasn't going to stop coming. I'm like, God damn, am I, is we finna battle this bitch? But bitch, ain't no more battling. These angels are here at your disposal. These angels are here at your command. Okay then. Second of all, so I told y'all that I had to go have an echocardiogram done due to the first time that I went to the doctor when I first knew that I was going to leave my business, and I had got the urge to go to the doctor, and I got all those bad health reports back, right? And so I had to have some tests, and I had to have a mammogram done. I had to they did like diagnosed me with a heart murmur and everything. And so I had to go have an echocardiogram. And while I was having the echocardiogram, I told y'all about how I experienced, realizing my heart was alive, for the very, very first time, like seeing that, right? And while I was getting my echocardiogram, the lady that was doing it, she was like commenting about why my heart beating so loud. Like my heart was like loud, and like the blood flowing is loud as shit. So it was so like, I guess, rare that she commented it on my note. So boom, she told me then that I didn't have a heart murmur. My shit just so loud. Hey Pink. Hey Divine. My shit just so loud that they was mistaking it for a heart murmur. So you remember I told y'all, like, damn, they diagnosed me with a heart murmur, but I didn't have them. So that made my day. Yesterday, right? Yesterday, I actually went in to go get my full results, okay? Yesterday, I went in to go get my full results. Y'all, ain't shit wrong with my heart. Y'all, my heart is healthy, it's strong. It's like, he was like, the echocardiologist, whatever the fuck you call those people, noted that my heart was so strong and beating so loud that, it kind of like took her back, because she ain't never, heard that. And y'all, I was so motherfucking happy, because since a child, let me tell y'all, I came into this life with something like knowing that I didn't have a regular human heart. And because I didn't have a regular human heart, I automatically took it as something was physically wrong with my heart. So even when I was a little kid, I was always pressing the issue of my heart. Even though when I was about like 4 or 5, my mom and them actually took me to a heart specialist to see what was going on in my heart, because I thought I had a hole in my heart, but there was nothing wrong with my heart as a kid. But even though they said it wasn't nothing wrong, I still, like, my heart is sentient, and it's really. It really had a mind of its own. So like I could pick up, like, my heart was alive in a different way. And I thought that something was wrong with it. So all my life, I'm just studying, like, what's wrong with my heart? What's wrong with my heart? My mama was a nurse, and so she had these medical encyclopedias. So I used to be a kid looking in them books, like, what's wrong with my heart? What's wrong with my heart? So boom. Fast forward to 2020, when my power started kicking in, I started to, like, not only knowing when people was dying, I started to feel their hearts stop. Do y'all remember on my Facebook when I started those predictions and I started my randoms and I'd be like, damn, I just felt somebody's heart stop. I just felt somebody's heart stop. Like, I thought that shit was fucking with my heart. I thought that shit was doing something to my heart. Like, from 2020, I done felt 50 motherfuckers die. And I'm like, ain't no way that this shit ain't fucking up my heart. Y'all, the shit didn't touch my heart. Ain't no fucking holes in my heart. Ain't no fucking leaky structures. I don't got no valve issues. It ain't no leaky valves. I don't got no clogs. I got a pure fucking strong ass heart. Like, bro, that shit, I'm talking about, like, y'all have no idea how good that made me feel. Also, immediately, I also started feeling down because, bro, I had to walk away from a whole identity. I had to walk away from a whole business just to retain my fucking health. Do you understand? Like, y'all not understanding. I had to leave that. My blood pressure was up. My cholesterol was up. I was diagnosed with a fucking heart murmur. My fucking breast and underarm was aching to the point where I thought I had breast cancer. All this because I'm saving the goddamn world and I'm not stationed in my goddamn body. I'm talking about this to tell women. And I just been on my threads this morning because, like I said, Sabre be waking me up early as fuck. So it was a video on my threads about this woman going in on men, and she just like, you know what I'm saying, somebody tell men that we don't want them, and you know what I'm saying, we the breadwinners now, and we only had to have, we don't want kids, and we don't want this the shit I'm talking about. Bitches don't know they functions no more, bro. Like, this is like, I get it. I get why I had to cross over from the other side. Like, I used to be one of these bitches. I used to be one of these bitches to think that I was in competition with men and that I could be their equal by me killing myself, you know what I'm saying, draining myself, taking me away from my functions. When you are in survival mode, you are not capable of nurturing your kids. You are not capable of nurturing yourself. Bitches have left the kids to fend for themselves, to go out here and be breadwinners. And you can't blame it on men, because as women, we are the custodians and the foundation of earth, not men. You can't blame that on men. Bitches need to start taking accountability. It's not men's fault that you don't know your place. It's your fault for wanting to get out your place and act as a man. I literally had to tell a motherfucker to stop being weird. No, my wig ain't crooked, bitch. It's a side part with your stupid ass. Huh? The fuck? And of course, black people are always talking about it. Because you white motherfuckers stole our motherfucking divine order. Don't make me go racist up in here. I'm trying to be cool. All right? I'm trying to be cool. Ah, okay. All right, bitch. Don't play with my wig. It's a motherfucking side part with your stupid ass. And it was nice. I was fine as fuck that night. Okay? All right. Now stay on task. Stay on task. Pull your wig. Hey, y'all. Haywood Pittman must don't know I got more hair than his grandmama had. These bitches crazy. These bitches crazy. Haywood, I got more hair than your grandmama had, bitch. Bitch, everybody ain't bald head under these wigs, ho. Listen. I literally had to tell this lady, so I had shared a video on my threads about the lady saying that, you know, saying we don't want kids no more, and we don't want husbands, and you know, the only reason why, you know, saying we wanted families was for stability. Like, wait a fucking minute, girl. You can't speak for all of us. You cannot speak for all of us. These bitches gotta go too. Just like the corrupt ass niggas gotta go, these bitches gotta go too. If you cannot get in alignment, right? What the? Oh, y'all, please get the racist people out of here, because Don't make me take them to school now. Y'all know I don't mind taking their ass to school. You can't like if you are not in alignment with divine order, one or two things are going to happen to you before the end of this year. Your ass gonna be stuck in the single matrix, or your ass is going to be in the ground. That's it, right? I got time. I got nothing but time. I'm retired. I can't do shit. I can't do shit. I got nothing but time. I honestly can't do nothing. I literally can't do anything I try to put effort to. I can't. What the fuck you mean? What is this? And then it's like, child, every day these bitches stray in my life want to get cussed the fuck out. Every day bitches stray in my life. Can I get $25 for something to eat? I ain't ate yet. Can I get $25? Can you Apple pay me $25 for something to eat? Yeah, this is just what I call, this is just interference. They just know I'm talking about, they just know I'm talking about divine alignment and divine order. And, you know, that's how it is. Don't come up in here begging, bitch, I ain't ate shit. Apple pay me something. What's up? Help me out. I ain't helping motherfuckers no more. Help me, baby. Can you help me? I'm trying to leave these hoes alone. You feel me? I'm trying to get my life together. Leave these hoes alone. Can y'all help me? I've been helping motherfuckers for a long time. Shit. Baby, can you help me? The hell? Send me a little something. Don't have Apple Pay. They just want, they just know it's time. They can't stop what's already happening. These bitches finna be out of here. They finna be out of here. It's nothing. Hey y'all. Shit, I ain't got no help for no motherfucker. If you can't, you know what I'm saying, catch these gems, if that ain't the help, you should have called me a couple years ago when I was passing out cash. Huh? You should call me 2023 when I was giving out cash to motherfuckers, right? That shit dead. That shit is dead. But anyway, back to the discussion at hand. It just let me know that women, we like to put our problems on men, but it's really not men's fault that we out of place and we out of order. And you can't be waiting on men to get in order for you to get in order. Women, this lady literally said we don't want to have the kids. We don't want to, you know what I'm saying, take care of, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck is your function, bitch? What is your function? If you got the feminine, if we got the bodies to carry the children, and of course that's a personal like decision. Like you don't got to want kids, but to just say that our function, our job is not to have kids when we literally the only beings that can have kids is fucking crazy. All right. To say that as women, and you speaking for the whole of us, that us having kids and having husbands and families was only for stability, y'all got to understand that y'all stop patting shit after y'all grandma and y'all granddaddy. First of all, because your grandma and your grandma was enslaved and your daddy was enslaved and your granddaddy was enslaved. Stop fucking with their narrative. That's not what we on right now. They wasn't in divine order. That's not who you supposed to be looking to. Right? And I was just like this. When I had the crown, I equated being feminine to something weaker, to something lesser. So that means I too was not accepting of my function. At that time, I'm thinking, damn, I just came to earth to be a mama and a wife. Like, what the fuck? Yes, that's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. Yes, that's what my body is made for. My body is soft. It's not made for labor. I'm not equal to a man. I am an emotional being. I am not supposed to be mental first. My logic is not supposed to come first before my emotions. That's how I am biologically defined. Yes, I am meant to have children. Yes, I am meant to nurture. Yes, that's why I have a girl card. All right? Women do not understand the toll, the damage that it does to your body car, your mind, and your soul when you are trapped in your masculine energy for predominantly for long ass periods of time. Y'all are helping these doctors get rich off of y'all ass because y'all want to prove something. The men cannot get in their seats if you do not get your ass in yours. All right? Y'all always want to talk about how women is God, black woman is the God. Why aren't you acting like it? The black woman is God, so she want to take over the black man, which is the physical representation of the Christ. I don't get it. I do not get it, right? A lot of y'all need to check y'all maternal lineages because a lot of y'all are running off of bloodlines that are divided. And this shit been passed down from your great grandma to your grandma to your aunties. So you're not just battling your own confusion and distortion. This shit go back into your maternal line of women that did not know their place and did not follow divine order. And this is where your genetic diseases come from. This is where your hereditary, this runs in the family. Let me tell y'all how that shit is a lie. I have single-handedly proven that that is a lie. In my maternal lineage, they are full of masculine women that are in defiance to divine order. This means that they have husbands that are passive, which puts them in their masculine. This means that they take care of everything. They are high blood pressure, breast cancer, heart problems. All the things, right, that I just got checked for and I do not have, right? And my mama used to swear, she used to stay trying to put that shit on me. Oh, go get your mammogram. You know, breast cancer running our family. Oh, you know, my heart, my valves in my heart, little. Oh, you know, heart conditions running, blood pressure. Baby, that ain't got shit to do with me. That's y'all shit. Don't give me that. That's not mine. It's not mine. And it wasn't theirs. It's what they was inheriting down the line. All they ass act the same way. I don't have not one true feminine predecessor. I do not have one feminine example in my lineage. It stopped with me. I was literally realizing that, telling my chat yesterday. Most of the women in my family are on medicine for fucking blood pressure. They fucking have heart problems and they have to go see the cardiologist every other month. And my sister done died of breast cancer. My auntie done died of breast cancer. My grandma died of some type of cancer. They all got it. Not me though. I would have had it. I would have been just like them had I not walked away from that masculine identity, that defiance. Had I not surrendered my defiance, I would have been the next in line. So I would have married a passive man, been the mask, been the crown, and killed myself. Okay? That's what happened. Women need to understand that our bodies are not made to handle and carry masculine energy. Men are biologically made to carry their energy first. It doesn't make you weaker. It makes you in your function. These functions are just the functions. You put the meaning into them by what you feel about them, right? So you, of course, you would see being a mother and being a wife and being a nurturer and being the source of the abundance and being the one to, you know what I'm saying, to amplify that. You would see that it's less than if you're trying to compete with something. I'm happy as hell that I got my health. I plan on living for a very long time. I normally don't live out long lifetimes in low densities. I am looking forward to being at least 123. If motherfuckers in the biblical times was living to 200 and shit, why the fuck I gotta die at 75? My mama died at what, 56? You wanna know why? You wanna know why my mama died at 56? Because she had been in her masculine energy all her life. And she lost herself. And she was fucking tired and she checked out of life. And she also had heart conditions and high blood pressures, and it drove her mentally unstable. Right? That's what happened to my mom. Right? And I watched her be masculine. I watched her handle everything. I watched her have to take care of this. I watched her. My daddy was there. He was he was passive. Everything went through her. She was the initiate, right? She was the initiator. She did everything. She was, and towards the end, towards the end of her life, she literally was telling my dad, we used to have family meetings, and I used to try to mediate because I had made up with my mom. And you know, so I used to be the mediator. And she was literally fucking telling my dad, like, I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. I don't want to be your wife. I don't want to take care of everything. I don't want to pay the bills anymore. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to clean up after you. Like, I'm tired. And I'm like, well, Dad, listen. She said she tired. What you finna do? You finna step up or what? Because my daddy thought that all he had to do was go to work. My daddy thought that all he had to do was go to work and make the money. Well, my mama was a nurse all my life, so she didn't really need my dad's money. Of course, he wasn't finna be with her without providing any money, but a man isn't just a financial provider. A man is the fucking structure. The man is the container. The man is the initiator. Right? The patriarchy reduced men down to just a financial provider, but no. No. The man is the container of the household. As the crown, he contains everything from the crown on down to the ground. We didn't grow up seeing this shit. Most of us have never seen divine order play out in our lives. Right? So they just doing what they thought they were supposed to do. That shit drove my mama crazy. And she was tired of being the one. She wanted my daddy to initiate. She wanted my daddy to pay the bill. She wanted my daddy to get when things needed to get fixed. My daddy gave her the money, but guess who had to call the people? Guess who had to find the people to fix it? Guess who had to do that? On top of being a nurse, on top of having to deal with us. Right? So there's more to being a man than just financially providing. It's a structure. That's what we've been missing, that structure. But that's like, women, you can't wait on a man to get structure for you to get in your seat, right? You can't wait on a man, because your journey, and you got to become whole within yourself. I didn't have to wait till I got me a husband to get my inner union together, because I was never going to get a husband until I got my inner union together. Until I was able to, you know what I'm saying, structure my emotions. Until I was able to contain myself in a healthy manner. At first, it wasn't healthy because I was trying to be a man. That made it distorted. I was trying to compete with men because I didn't want to be a woman. Because I didn't understand my function. I didn't understand my role because it was never given to us in divine order. We was never given our divine functions. We just grow up seeing a fucking a template or some shit. We was never given the correct order of things. Right? It's fucked up out here. If the women don't want to raise as the women, the first mothers, the first teachers, the first lovers, if we don't want our job as the gardeners of the nurturers of earth, of our kids, of our men, what the fuck is our purpose then? Right? You just like what is it? What do you as a woman, what are you here to do? And that doesn't mean that you can't have goals for yourself. You can't have, you know what I'm saying? But you got to understand what energies that you are stepping into when you doing these things. I don't give a fuck. Feminine energy has nothing to do with goals. It has nothing to do with outcomes. It has nothing to do with none of that shit that y'all acting like it does. It does not. I'm not talking about gender specific. I'm talking about the natural functions of these fucking energies have nothing to do with what y'all doing with them. I'm not finna kill myself to prove to no man that I can be a breadwinner and that I don't need them. Yes, I do need a man, bitch. Yes, I do need a man. Not to complete me, but to complement me. Yes. Yes, you do need a man. Men, you do need a woman. You do. You need your inner woman. Ladies, you need your inner masculine. Right? Because until you do the work on yourself, you know your inner woman is just the replica of the person that raised you the most. And your inner your inner masculine is just the replica of the person that you know you raised you the most. And until you get them out of that is what they're coming as. So a lot of this is why people be swearing to God that they're not going to end up like they mama and they daddies, but they end up exactly like they mama and they daddies because the picture of your inner masculine and feminine is patterned after your mom or your dad or whoever the fuck raised you and imprinted on you. That's what your masculine energy is coming as, or that's what your feminine energy is coming as. And it's not until you do the work to get those distortions out of yourself and bring them back into wholeness. People don't want to talk about this type of shit. Y'all want to get on here and talk about those symptoms, talk about the problems. We know it's a divide. So y'all just gonna keep the divide going. Y'all just gonna keep on talking about how men and women hate each other and how, you know what I'm saying, men, y'all gonna keep on talking about women want men to provide. Of course we do. That's your job. To structure for us, to take care of us. And not just your women, all women. I pay attention to how men treat other women. If I'm talking to a man, if I'm like with my twin flame, I did not like how my twin flame treated other women, but then thought that you was treating me special. I didn't like that. Because feminine energy is feminine energy. The only thing that makes it separate or different is the illusion of our personalities. So if you can treat her fucked up for me, you can treat me fucked up for somebody else. I do not like that. I do not condone it. I pay attention to how men treat women, period. Okay? I don't get no grace for you doing your baby mama in for me. I think something fucking wrong with you. Right? Nothing makes her different from me other than her name. She look like that and I look like this. We still feminine energy. And the fact that you'll treat her like that, it's nothing stopping from you treating me like that. I don't like that. That's just like me as a woman. You think I'm just gonna treat my kid good and neglect other children? I don't give a fuck if it's my enemy kids. You think I'm finna fucking harm a child? You fucking crazy. I treat my enemy child like my child, right? So I pay attention to that. I'm not. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. When I was talking to my twin flame and he was, you know what I'm saying, we'll be talking about our past or whatever, and he'll be just telling me his baby mama this and his baby mama that. And I'm like, bro, you a piece of shit. I don't blame her. Look at you. You didn't think that you was finna bash her with me, did you? I see you. I see what you are. You are a piece of shit. I just gotta deal with you because it's some cosmic shit. I gotta get these lessons, but I don't blame her. Shit, you drove her crazy. You didn't think that I was finna sit on the phone with you and bash her? No. Don't worry, ladies. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. No. What you do to her? What you do to her? I see you. I know. I see souls. So I see you a piece of shit. Huh? So however she acted with you, you deserve that, buddy. Don't be sitting thinking that you finna come over here and bash your baby mama or your ex or your... Nah, you're not finna do that over here because what you do. What you do. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. As men, your job is to be the steward for the women and the children, not particular, right? And that goes to the imbalances that we all have been faced with. Men be acting like females when they want to be selective of their covering and their protection. Oh, you got to do something for me. Oh, you got to this. So it's transactional. You got too much feminine energy in you, my brother. You need to man up. Okay? You need to man up. Your provision is and that's why I say go back to any Godfather movies. Go back to them Italian families and, you know what I'm saying, even the goddamn Illuminati, even their bloodlines, they run off of divine order. Okay, the false powers that be run off of divine order, but they give y'all distortion and y'all eat it up. In their realities, they are upholding the divine order of the feminine and the masculine, creating the creation of the children. They actually live in like that. They actually have it. And they tell y'all to don't do it, right? They tell y'all not to do it, but they live in divine order. So that's why shit be in alignment for them. And you be wondering, they such evil people. Why is God blessing them? This ain't got nothing to do with no damn God. It got everything to do with divine order that they are following. And they're giving y'all distortion and y'all eating it up. Okay. All right. And since I'm in my body, I want to help women. I want to help women. It's something, like I say, I don't got no direction yet. I don't got no direction of what I actually want to do. But I want to help women detox themselves from hyper masculinity. Because I just had to go through it by force. So I want to help women detox themselves from hyper masculinity. All right, because you're not gonna make it in the original. You can't come to the original world if you still divided and distorted. And I just don't want y'all to be living these terrible ass lives that these people finna be living if they can't get in divine order. It's not. It's mandatory. It's online already. Okay. So I want to help women. Detox that because it's killing you. It's killing you. And you can't keep on basing it off of what men do or what men don't do. Right? And this is another thing. Right? I'm noticing with like Oh, shit. How can I put this? I'm noticing with women, the anger that women have, okay? The anger that women have is also contributing to their health issues, okay? And the anger that women have has nothing to do with masculine energy, okay? Um, and I think, especially for Black women, I feel like that's where the angry Black woman syndrome comes from. And that angry Blacks, because I touched on this before, that angry Black syndrome comes from you not being in your fucking seat. Okay? You are chronically irritated and you are chronically uh, on alert and on guard, because when you are in masculine energy, your nervous system is always on go. So your body is in a constant state of fight. All right. And by your body being in a constant state of fight, it is overworking all your organs. All right. And organs must be in prime condition for them to play the symphony, your energy to flow. I touched on this before. Okay? Your anger has nothing to do with men. Your anger has everything to do with your inability to get in your place. Okay? And women be saying that, okay, well, if men be providers again, we will get in our place. Meanwhile, you, the woman saying it, wouldn't be, if a masculine man, a true masculine man came into your life right here today, you would fucking fumble him because you still think that you are him. If the masculine dominant provider zaddy of your dreams came and knocked on your door today, you would fumble him because you are not open to receive him, and you are going to challenge his authority, and that becomes a battlefield. And no true masculine is going to want to battle life and then come home and battle with their wife. So we got to stop asking for shit that we can't even receive, because I used to love saying that. Oh, I want me a dominant man. Oh, I want me a masculine man. What the fuck I was going to do with him but run him off? Huh? What was I going to do with him but run him off because I think I am him? Huh? What was I can't receive you, baby. I can't receive you because I am in competition with you, because I feel my position is less than yours. So I got to do something to make myself feel good, which actually is going to pull me from my kids, from my peace, from my sanity, and going to send me into an early grave. Okay. Okay. Women don't trust in the masculine energy. Huh? Women don't trust in the masculine energy. And that, like I say, that goes back to the Sophia, and that goes back to the Sophia descending, right? That distrust, right? In the masculine energy, that shit is in your DNA. That shit, you're born with it. You're born with it, right? And this is why bloodlines are so important. And this is why the false powers that be spend so much money with geneticists and splicing and mutating genes and matching, you know what I'm saying, these DNA strands and these codes. They trying to lock something. Right? Right? And so what I've been going through with my process, I have been restranding my DNA. And I have been ejecting things out of my DNA, and I have been reconnecting things in my DNA. And I see it so fucking clear. And I got it now. I got it. And I don't know. They always, listen, I'm telling you right now, the false powers that be are so hell bent on trying to recreate divine order through their own system. That's all they give a fuck about. They want to be the prime creator. They don't like being a part of the creation. They want to be the prime creator. So that's why everything's so fucked up and jumbled up on the single mother matrix. I'm just telling y'all what has been transpiring on the single mother matrix. All right? On original Earth, unity, everybody knew their fucking function. Everybody back in Lemuria, okay? Because y'all know I spent a lot of time in Lemuria, and I got a lot of those codes that I'm here to actually, at this point, starting next year, here to cement on Earth. And understanding how the masculine and the feminine got together, like how everything, not just the masculine and feminine in gender bodies, but even in nature, everything was just so abundant and everything was so harmonious and everything just went with it. It was literally what you would call heaven on earth. You can't get that on the single mother matrix. You can't you're gonna always have to strive for shit, right? And if this is why I'm being forced to receive without efforting, right? Just as rich as I got myself from efforting, it's just as rich as I'm finna be off of no effort, because we don't have to give nothing to receive. That is a part of the single mother matrix. Okay? Right? That is to give. Listen, your life is the gift. You don't have to give nothing to receive anything. And that is a lie. That is a conscious collective lie that everybody is not ready to break. And so all it's going to take is one somebody to show somebody that you can still get what you need and not give your life force to get it. I was selected to be that motherfucker. And it's hard, but I got to see it through. Because if I was chosen to demonstrate this, obviously it's possible. I remember that it's possible. That's why I was never okay with coming here doing shit. I was never okay with coming here working for a living. I was never okay with that. I was never okay with coming here giving my energy to get some fucking monopoly money. I was never okay with that. Y'all ain't even giving us no motherfucking gold. The money ain't even real. The digits in your bank account is literally digits, light codes, like the shit falling in my room last night. I'm finna get some unexpected money from someone, ain't it? Huh? I was never okay with that. I came to earth to chill. I came to earth to have sex and be merry and be joyous and spread my frequency and populate and fuck and have fun and flitter and see the scenery and enjoy my senses. That's what the fuck I came to earth to do. I can't enjoy my senses. I can't enjoy my body if I got to get up and give the corporations half my life force just to live here. That never sat well with me. I was never okay with, I can't make it to Jade program because I got to go to work. How does masculinity work with two women? Which it doesn't matter about the bodies. It matters about the energy. Who is the masculine and who is the feminine? Right? I wasn't okay with missing Jay's programs and missing her shit because I got to go to school. I got to go to work. Y'all, kids don't give a fuck about your job when it comes to you being in their life. And stop trying to guilt trip them kids. Oh, well, you know, I got to go to work. How you think you got this roof on your head? Your grown ass was going to have to do that anyway. Stop guilt tripping them kids. You was going to have to do that. You was doing that before they got here. You a grown ass adult. You was supposed to have a roof over your head anyway. It means something to that. It's about presence. Your presence is the gift to life. You are the gift of life. And in return, life gives back to you for your presence. We haven't even been present on this motherfucker. Right? We haven't even been present in our own lives for our own kids. So for the bitch to sit up there and say, we don't want to have kids, we don't want to this, like we know. Right? Them kids don't care. Have you, like, going to Jay's school, having the privilege? Because jobs have never been my thing. I've been blackballed since the beginning, baby. So I was hustling. So hustling allowed me to go to all my baby shit. And so going to all my baby shit, them kids used to be devastated when their parents wasn't there. Right? Them babies used to be I used to want to just hug them. Like, you know, like try to make it up to them. Them kids used to be devastated to look out there and see no one present for them. They don't give a fuck about you having to work. You was going to have to work anyway. So what system, how can we all collectively agree to a system that literally systematically stops us from being present for you know what I'm saying, for our kids? Ain't no amount of money worth that to me. Being Jay's mom and raising her will forever be my greatest earth accomplishment. Not the 6-figure business, not the damn near $250,000 house. None of them, not making goddamn $2,000-$3,000 a fucking every fucking couple of days. That shit wasn't no bigger. It was nice. It felt good that I could do it. But raising my daughter, being in her life, knowing that for the rest of all her memories, I'm all through her soul file. She ain't got not one moment in her life where she wanted me to be there and I wasn't there because I had other obligations. If the kids are the future, since when did being in charge of their well-being become less than? When did we let them fuck us up with that? Was it the feminists for real? If children are the fruit, if they are, you know what I'm saying, the future, as women, as the gods, as the ones chosen, to bring bring these souls over into this dimension. When we stop thinking that, when did that become some punk ass shit? When did we stop knowing that we were the physical wombs? When did we stop seeing that as an honor? When they stopped worshiping us? When they knocked our temples down? When they stopped, you know what I'm saying, worshiping the goddess? When did we stop understanding how important our value were, not just as nurturing kids, but as the life givers? When did we want to start putting that down and go make some fucking Monopoly money? When did we start seeing that as something less than? I need answers. I need answers. Right? What year was that? When did we start seeing that as something to be ashamed of? Something to be less than about? Do you know what type of honor it is to be able to grow a life inside your body? Do you know what an honor it is to be there, to see that life grow and develop, to learn words and to see the life? And like, when did you want to trade that for going in a fucking job? When? Right? When did you like honestly, right? I never, like, honestly, I was distorted. I thought it was a plug until I met my twin flame. Y'all, when I met my twin flame, never in my life have I ever felt the pure primal feminine urge to nurture a fucking man like that. You understand? Never, because I was a guy and I just wanted to fuck these niggas. I just, it was just sexual at first. My twin flame literally knocked me out of my masculine, and he started my journey into, where I'm going now. And I never in my life wanted to love a man like that. I'm talking about, like, the joy I took in making that man happy, seeing him smile, like, wanting to be, I'm talking like, I wanted him to lean on me for everything. Your head hurt, your teeth hurt, you're hungry. Y'all know I ain't never been that type of motherfucker. I'm talking like the joy. It scared me. It fucking scared me. Like, I'm having visions of cooking for this nigga and cleaning for him and being there and uplifting him. Like, I wanted to do whatever to make sure he knew he was something. Like, I've never felt that, but I love that feeling. I got addicted to, damn, this what I was missing out on, right? It's like I was selling myself short, only making myself available for sex when it felt so fucking good to love a man in that way. That shit put me on a high. I would never want to trade that just to go have a roster of niggas. I would never want to trade that. That shit felt good. I got addicted to who I was. He made me want to be a woman to him. Right? He was the devil for that, because what are you doing? I thought that nigga was the devil. You hear me? Just to see, like, I wanted to be responsible for his smile. Like, I wanted to, like I used to rub his back and, like, just speak life into him and just, like, kiss all over him and just, like, I used to try to saturate him in that shit. That shit felt good. That shit made me feel like such a woman. It made me feel like such a woman when I went around my niggas. They like, bitch, what's wrong with you? I'm in love, guys. Oh, I'm in love. Oh, it was so bad. I want that shit over and over. I want that for the rest of my life. I'm sorry, like it was, I didn't give a fuck about looking dumb. I didn't give a fuck about who the fuck he was with. I didn't give a fuck about that. All I know in my body, I wanted to love him, and I had never felt that before. And I just, since he awakened that in me, it can never go back to sleep. All men deserve to feel that type of love. But as a woman, you deserve to feel how it feels to love like that. That shit felt good. It got to the point where I'm like, damn, do I really love this nigga, or do I just love who I get to be with him? Right? Because he was so masculine to like even though he was a socket, his masculine was like, it was so fucking loud to me. And in the presence of a true masculine, I couldn't think around him. I was giddy as fuck. I was like a little kid. I had no man in life has ever had that effect on me. And women, we cannot be in that space when we so fucking guarded all the time. Right? When you so guarded all the time, you so weighed down, you got so many obligations and duties because your mama told you that you don't need no man and you got to do it by yourself. Mama, please. Mama, please. We deserve to be able to love like that. right? You, if you're not in danger, you shouldn't be guarded. As women, why we guarded? As women, why are we walking around with full blown armor on and then wondering why we don't never get nothing we don't never get no blessings? We always gotta work and strive for everything that we fucking want. Why as women, why we not open? Why we not open with ourselves? Why we not open with our children? Why we not open with men? Why we so what we scared of? If right, if we are the mothers and the lovers and the teachers, why are we so scared of our functions? Let me hear it. Oh, because men are cheaters and men aren't providers. That ain't got shit to do with you, bitch. Even without a man, you are still a mother. You are still a lover. You are still a nurturer. You are still a teacher. That has nothing to do with an external man. Huh? Listen, it's no in between. You can't assume two spaces at one time. When you assume the frequency of being guarded, you're closed. The opposite of closed is open. If you are closed, that means that nothing can come in and nothing can come out. You are stagnating yourself. And this goes for men and women. Right? When you are guarded, when you are closed off, right? Nothing can get out. If I open my hand and a butterfly fly in it and I close that motherfucker up, can the fucking butterfly fly in and out? No, it cannot. Okay? Women are closed because they do not trust themselves to trust masculine energy. Men are closed because they do not trust themselves to trust feminine energy. Everybody's stagnated and everybody's stuck. I aspire every day to be as soft as I could be, even through life challenges. I aspire to not close myself off, because once you are closed, you are closed. And now you are doing everything that would have been provided for you and flowed to you in alignment. You now have to be the alignment. All right. So all the shit that I worked so hard for would have came to me naturally had I not been so fucking closed off. Had I not been so motherfucking guarded. Everything that I wanted would have naturally aligned to me. All I would have had to do was make the inspired movement. But no, I wanted to be a hard one. I wanted to be tough. I wanted to prove to the world and everybody else that, bitch, I can do it just like a nigga can. No, I can't. I'm not a man. I'm not. I done got myself choked. It's like, I don't know, man. Once I detox myself from that shit, bro, all I want is my family. Like, I want a real family structure. I want to love a man. I do not want a roster. I do not want to be single with, say, a bunch of bitches, for the rest of my life. I don't want that. I only had one child, and I was I was in PTSD from having that child and not knowing what to do, and I was scared to fuck her up. Excuse me, shit. And so I didn't want to have any more kids. Mind y'all, I didn't even want to have no kids in the first place because I didn't like Earth, and I didn't even want to be here. So why would I bring kids here? And I told y'all I know how to get out these loopholes to get out these lifetimes, but you still have to finish it off if you reincarnate again. But still, so I was only allowed to have Jade because I was gonna get out of here. So I only had one child. I only been pregnant one time. I've never had no abortions, no miscarriages, no shit. That was just my one child. And I was never, so I never allowed myself, or I was never allowed to get pregnant again. But in a way, I'm glad I did it, because I believe that kids should have, like, I like the fact that I got to raise Jade from 0 months to 18 years. I like that. I like she got all my undivided attention. Like, I'm not saying that it's not possible, but don't you know, the more kids that you have, when you're not, if you don't have like a good support system or like a healthy mate, you gotta, like, you taking away from them kids, right? So I never wanted to be the one that had all these kids back to back to back to back to back like that, because that's just like a teacher in the classroom. If I'm a teacher and I got, 12 students, I'm going to be able to give more to them 12 students than a teacher that got 25. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just me. Everybody ain't got to agree with that, but that's just how I feel. So I was able to, like, raise Jay really, really thoroughly, because my focus was just on her. Now that I raised her, got her out the way, became successful, like, it's nothing left. Like, it's nothing left for me to return to my natural function. Right? So, like, all I'm on, bro, all I'm on is making sure that I am a being, a vessel for divine order, because I see it now, and I had to die for it to get here, and I had to lose a lot of shit. But, like, if I had a choice right now, if spirit be like, okay, you can go back to that past, or you can continue down this path, not knowing where it's gonna go, not knowing how it's gonna look, but you know the destination. Or you can go back, get your business back, get your 6 figures back, make all your money back, but you know what's gonna happen. I would still choose this. Right? Because, man, even though I was the crown, and this is why I sympathize with men. As the crown, you always have to worry about taking care of something. And this is why it's so important for a man to have the most loving, nurturing. I'm talking about men. Don't settle out here. Get you a woman that look at you like you the god of her earth, man, because y'all need it. A true masculine needs a woman that looks at him like all the stars are in her eyes, because as the crown, you have to always worrying about keeping shit together, bro. And that is so taxing on your mental. So when men be asking for peace, like all that striving I was doing, bro, I really never had no peace, because I knew I had to maintain it. You feel me? Like, yeah, the money was coming in. Yeah, I was stacking the money, but I had to keep stacking the money. I had to always make sure this was this, and this was that, and this was this. So I could never relax. It was literally like always holding my breath. So fuck, is that how men feel on a regular? Ladies, if you knew if you knew how men actually, their thought processes, y'all not being men, y'all just cosplaying men, y'all getting the jobs, and y'all getting in the masculine energy as far as the doing, but the true mental wiring of a man, you will never understand. And the only reason why I understand it is because I'm not a normal being, and my consciousness is dual. So I actually had the mental of a man and the body of a woman, right? I'm just shifting to the opposite. So now my feminine consciousness is, balancing out with my masculine consciousness that I had. And while I was in my masculine consciousness, I could never rest. I was always vigilant. I was always making sure that this together, and that this is paid, and that this is taken care of, and that this is done, and then this is done. And I'm always making sure I'm, doing enough and protecting everybody, and making sure everybody's straight, and making sure that I can be there for everybody. This was every fucking day. I didn't even have time, right? I didn't even have time to deal with me. I didn't have time to date. I didn't have time to, like, you know what I'm saying, put my interest into a man. I had to run a fucking empire. I got spiritual and physical shit depending on me. And so I be helping my babies in my chat because most people in life are on the opposite trajectory of me. And so just like I'm here to get in my feminine, most of them are way masculine too. And so I just be sharing with them the insights of a man from my mental consciousness as a man. Right? And so when a man tells you that he just need peace, and so I was telling him one day, based off of like how I ran my life, this ain't just something I'm you know what I'm saying, making up. This how I was acting like a nigga, right? When I said that, I was telling the women, like, men aren't, just because men aren't emotionally wired like a woman. And so while men aren't emotionally wired like a woman, they're not sitting up thinking about romantic things to do. Like men don't need all that shit. It's nice to have, but like I told them, a man would rather have a woman that's peaceful and that's like, she got an energy about her and she make him feel charged. And so, you know what I'm saying, she supports him, just her presence alone, right? That's what men be wanting. They really simple as fuck. It's not even that. Like, so when I'm telling, you know what I'm saying, they like, damn. So me, you know, and this is the thing. And this is how we got in this conversation, because when I was in my masculine, I didn't give a fuck about men taking me out on dates and shit. I didn't give a fuck about that. I didn't give a fuck about, like, when I met my twin flame, we was in distorted energy. So I was the masculine, he was the feminine. And so I used to do a lot of things to make him feel good. And he used to be asking me, like, you know what I'm saying, like what I want. And I didn't really want shit. I just, his energy, his presence. He didn't have to do nothing. It's just he did something to me. He did something to me and he did something for me, just his presence alone. And so as a man, I wanted to do things to make him feel good. And as a man, I didn't feel comfortable with him doing anything for me. That's how fucked up I was, okay? So I just was telling them based off of my experience like that. Like, I didn't need him to do nothing for me because his presence in my life charged me. Just thinking about him, just talking to him, just seeing him. He was so fucking fine. The nigga used to just light up. That was enough. Like, that was enough. So in my masculine energy, I wanted to do things for him to show my appreciation for just him being that presence in my life. That's how men are. That's how men are. He didn't have to do no grand shit and all that shit. So reversing it, getting into my feminine, I'm like, okay, yeah, I do want those things. I do want those things. But at first, like, I never gave a fuck. I got more out of taking a man on a date than a man taking me on a date, because I was in my masculine, right? I was in my masculine. I took pride in it. I took pride in being a provider and being able to do those things. And I love to see them, like men don't normally get motherfuckers that do things for them. So it felt good. But then he the only one I did that for. I ain't never been like that with nobody else. I ain't never been like that with nobody else, right? But I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just being open like that. It's the openness, right? So men don't be asking for a lot. When they say be that piece, if you understood what it takes to wear the crown, you would want to be that for that man. Especially if you got you a real masculine. If you got you a real masculine out here that's structured, that's disciplined, that's focused. I didn't say his ass perfect. I just said he masculine and he do his best to be honest. Like, bitches be fucking up. You better not let me get him. Oh, stomach, come down, come down. Come down, we finna eat, come down. Damn, we got a long way to 12. You got you a real masculine man out here. Like, don't be playing with that. Don't be playing with that. Like, it's not, they don't be wanting a lot. They don't be wanting a lot. So that's why bitches be like, I do all this and he went and cheated with the girl that what? He went and cheated with the girl that what? He went and cheated with the girl that what? Valued him, gave him peace, right? Nurtured him, uplifted him. You know all the qualities that you should be doing, but you feel like you got to be in competition with him. These are the type of conversations they need to have. This type of shit don't sell, right? Order doesn't sell, right? Toxicity, debauchery, division sells, right? Why you think, if I was talking about King Von or some stupid, I ain't gonna say stupid shit like that because he's not stupid, but if I was talking about some shit like that, or if I was talking about some celebrity shit, I have 2,000 some motherfuckers up in here, right? You're not gonna ever see my lives jam-packed like that because a lot of people they don't want to hear the solution. They just want to talk about the problem because the problem sells, right? And that's why I always say I'm not for the masses. I'm not for everybody, right? Huh? That's how my ex was, super transparent, the perfect man, his perfect cookie. He chose to end it. Why you think he chose to end it? Right? I'd be okay with whatever number of people, you know, they be in because people don't want a higher order. It takes discipline and structure to be higher. And it's easier to be low. It's easier to be in division. It's easier to be, you know what I'm saying, a fucking bottom feeder. It's easier to stay that way. So they like that shit. I'm on a path of forever moving forward. I can't afford to do that. But see, this is the thing. You're going to always attract what you are. So like I said, when I was in my masculine energy, I was attracting sockets. They my opposite. You're going to always opposites attract. Right? So when I was when I was a plug, I was attracting sockets. Right? What did you say about two women when it comes to masculinity? Okay, so which one of y'all embodies the masculinity? Huh? Who embodies the masculinity and who embodies the femininity? Of course, y'all, we supposed to have both, but there's always going to be a core. Whose core is masculine, right? That's how. Because remember, masculine and feminine energy is the energy. We're not talking about the genders. I'm not talking about biologically. And I think that's what people begin, you know what I'm saying, getting it mixed, getting it fucked up, right? So your wife is more masculine, right? Is that what you're saying? So if your wife more masculine, that makes you more feminine, right? And so people be getting it mixed up. My wife is more masculine. And I was masculine at one point and we bumping heads. Okay, so do y'all only bump heads when you and your masculine? And I don't know. This shit just taking me aback because when I heard that girl say that we don't want to have these kids, we don't like, damn, what the kids do, y'all? What the kids do? I don't know. I've always loved kids. And it was crazy that I love kids so much and I only had one. You know, it just don't make sense. I gotta have more. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It just takes a lot to try to be the head of the household. And I just got used to it. Like, I don't want that. I honestly, I don't mind, you know. I want to be the one tending to my kids. I don't want to send my kids to daycare. And I only sent Jay to public school and not homeschool because they do need to know how to interact in the game. Like they do need to understand like certain social events help character development. So that's the only reason why I did homeschool her. But I taught her, you know what I'm saying, the real about life, right? I became a pimp. Relationships I did, these women are broke as hell trying to get me to buy the knockoffs. Oh, murder, you need a hug. You need a hug. I don't know nobody from O Block, baby. She said she never experienced me in my feminine. So y'all, so she don't like you when you in your feminine? So y'all only get along when you in your masculine? Yeah. Pimps. Like, I don't think men understand how y'all fuck y'allself up disrespecting feminine energy. I no matter how much I say it, like y'all not understanding. Just like women don't understand how much they stagnate and strain themselves disrespecting masculine energy. Stop thinking that ain't nothing happening to you, you know what I'm saying, by you doing this stupid ass shit. You feel me? Stop thinking ain't nothing happening by you not doing this shit. Man, when you disrespect feminine energy, you are, you know what I'm saying, you are signing up for a hard knock ass life. Women, when you disrespect masculine energy, you are signing up for a hard knock ass life. You cannot have a harmonious, in-aligned life when you are divided. I don't give a fuck what you think. Okay? You cannot have a healthy, harmonious life when you are against one of those energies. I don't give a fuck. Ask me how I know. When I was disrespecting the masculine energy, I had to get it out the mud, bitch. I had no choice but to prove myself, because shit, I wasn't gonna get it easy. I wasn't gonna get it easy because I was disrespecting the easy route. Ladies, the masculine energy is the easy route for us. Men, the feminine energy is the easy route for you. Okay? Cheat code. Hello. You're welcome. Hello. Is anybody home? Right? That's your cheat code. Okay? You treat the feminine energy right. Watch how your life flourishes. Ladies, respect masculine energy. Respect that they are the crown. They are above you. All right? Get out your fucking feelings. Logically understand that they are above you. The men are mental. They sit in the crown chakra. That is the mind. That is the mental. That is their seat. You are the body of Christ. All right? You are the foundation. You are the root. You are the earth. By divine order, the sky is above the earth. Stop being dumb. This doesn't mean that you're less than. In divine order, is the sky on the ground and the ground in the sky? No, the fuck it's not. All right? The men are mental. Men is short for mental. Their seat is in the mind, the unseen, the word of God. Huh? All right. The word of God. Men is the crown. Mother Earth, Mother Nature, your throne is on the ground. You are the root chakra. Damn. Stop. Listen. Get out your ego here. This ain't nothing. This is divine order. Go outside right now. What are you stepping on? The ground. It's under your feet. Look above you. What's up top? It's the sky. It's above you. Do you think the ground is less than the sky? Do you think that the sky is greater than the fucking ground? Or do you know that all of it is fucking creation and all of it got its space and its place? Oh, you're so welcome, Sonny. Get out of your ego. Your ego is distorted from your lineages, from society, from dumbass religion. But once you understand that, and I had a hard time understanding that. All this came through my twin flame journey. Shouts out to his ass. Because I would have never got here if it wasn't for him. And we was having these battles, and I'm like, I'm coming to the conclusion that I gotta bow down to this nigga. And at that time, I was wearing the crown. And it's like, hold the fuck up. Why the fuck I gotta bow down? This nigga need to bow down to me. No, Gyla. It doesn't work like that. No matter what you think about that man, he still, as a man, has the crown. And so by default, I was going to have to bow down. But even saying bow down is a negative connotation. The correct terminology would be to kneel before. Right? The correct terminology would be to kneel before the crown, as the crown honors the ground that it walks on. Okay? This is divine order. You will have harmony and blessings. God, and this is the thing. When we talk, because I don't know, I'm gonna have to come up with some new terms. I don't know, because when I say certain things, I don't want y'all to put religion. I'm not religious. This is remembrance. This is divine order in its purest form here. Okay? Ain't no father without no mother. We have parents. Okay? This is the setup. The Jesus was a personification of the Christ principle. Jesus's wife was the earth. Okay? Right? That's your masculine and that's your mother and your father. What you can know of a mother and a father. The unknowable source, right? The all, our mother and our father, from which even Christ and Sophia came forth. You don't know them. You only know them through Christ and Sophia. They're unknowable to your human perception. This is why you got Jesus. This is why, right? Oh, thank you, Jeff. There you go, Wes. Mother Earth and Father Time. This is as close to the true God that you're going to get. So we'll go back to the Bible when they say honor thy mother and thy father. Just understand that you are made up of both masculine and feminine. When you honor both the masculine and the feminine, you are honoring the source from which you came from. Right? Jesus and Sophia was just showing how to balance those polarities. Okay? So, being Sophia incarnated, I can tell you from soul memory that women, it's on us. The bearer of burden is upon us because we descended first. I came first. And in my defiance, I forgot about reliance. And I made everything about doing it myself. And that's why you got the single mother matrix over there. Okay? That's why you got the single mother matrix. And as long as you subscribe to defiance and not reliance, not understanding that you are interdependent. All right? You are not independent. You're never independent. Because you are, everything is connected to source. Everything is source. It ain't one fucking thing here that ain't source. So you ain't independent. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie that your ego adopted to survive. We having church in this motherfucker today. On a Wednesday, got the church going up and it's crazy. Church going up on a Wednesday. That's how I'm being my church. Listen, got the church going up on a Wednesday. You got the... Nah, I ain't that lovely bee. Nah. Alright now. Nah, get out her seat. Get out her seat. Well, you ain't your mama. You ain't your mama. Huh? You ain't your mama. You keep on, you gonna be your mama. Nah? If you love her, allow her, allow her that seat. If you love her, give her fucking seat. You know? If you love her, give her seat. Got the club going up. I used to love that song. On a Tuesday, you got the... I gotta download it. I gotta download it. These the conversations. Invite bitches on. Put me on y'all podcast. Put me on y'all podcast. Then fuck that. Let a real nigga in the door. Put me on y'all podcast so I can spread this unity. Huh? Well, fuck all that. Let's get back to the nitty gritty. Put me on y'all shows. Put me on y'all podcast. They ain't gonna never do it. They ain't gonna never do it. They ain't gonna never do it. Honor thy mother and thy father, that thy days shall be longer. Right? Understand your function. Women, we are the goddesses of the earth. We are the guardians of the earth. Men are the protectors of the guardians of the earth. All right? Allow them to do their job. Allow them. You got to be open to receive. Can you receive correction as a woman? Can you receive direction? Can you listen? Right? Can you follow instructions? Right? And it's another thing. Do y'all understand how to build trust? Do y'all know? Do y'all actually know how to build trust? Y'all want me to tell y'all? Do y'all want me to tell y'all how trust is built? Or I don't want to be trespassing against nobody's free will now. Here. Do y'all want to know how to build trust? Okay? God damn, I ain't finna be trespassing then, motherfucker. I ain't want to know that. Ow, well, bitch. Oh, okay. Nah. In order to build trust, you must take a risk. All right? In order to build trust, you can't be no scary motherfucker. In order to build trust, you have to step into uncertainty. Trust does not come. Listen, if you had to put it in a line, okay? Uncertainty, right? Uncertainty is first. The risk is second. The trust comes as you take the risk. The certainty is outside of that. Stop thinking that you're going to get trust without a risk. All right? Stop thinking that you can build trust without the uncertainty. Stop it. It's retarded. Do you know what trust means? How do you know that you can trust this if you don't even try to trust it? How do you know that you can trust somebody if you don't even take the risk and allow them to show you that you can't even trust them? How the fuck does that work? How do you know what you're capable of if you won't even take the risk and do it? You do not get certainty before the leap. All right? It just doesn't happen. Okay? You cannot, all right, get certainty. All right? You're welcome. So, And let, for all the people that have a problem trusting themselves and wanting to do things and you're scared and baby, ain't no, the only way you're gonna get over that is to fucking do it. Here, the only way you get over that is to do it. The only way you get to trust something is to allow yourself that uncertainty. Y'all put in the comments, allow the uncertainty. Allow the uncertainty. What y'all think I'm doing right now? What the fuck do y'all think I'm doing right now? I am allowing the uncertainty. I don't know what the fuck is going on in my life. I don't know where I'm headed. I don't know where, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no per se job or shit right now. I don't know where my finances are going to flow from. I am allowing the uncertainty because I trust in my higher self. I trust that I can live a life where I don't have to barter my soul for no gold. I believe in that. So in order for me to see this through, I have to allow the uncertainty. This is me allowing, right? I would never know if I could get paid to exist if I don't allow the uncertainty of me getting paid to exist, right? I'll never know. If I kept on doing sessions, kept on making money, kept on doing it, when I was going to see that I could get paid to exist? When was I going to see? When? I am taking a risk right now. My folks think I'm dumb as fuck. I know my sister, like, every time I talk to her about it, she like, this bitch that lost her mind. She was looking at me yesterday like, bitch, what is, and they used to me being radical and crazy, but she looking at me like, bitch, what is you doing? And I don't got no reassurance for her. Because I don't got no reassurance for myself other than I believe in this shit. And I believe in divine order. And I know that I was living in Lemuria and we didn't have to work for shit. And if I got the codes that is supposed to be anchored here, that means I got to do it first. We don't know one motherfucker that get paid to exist for real, for real. Motherfuckers still be efforting. You running your own business is you still efforting. All right? We don't know one motherfucker, even rich motherfuckers are efforting. They put in efforts to get that. That ain't what I'm trying to do, bitch. That ain't what I'm trying to do. So somebody got to do it. Somebody got to see it through. Am I scared? Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't even see. Do I trust in my higher self? Yes, because my higher self told me, you got to do it. No. This is for you. So shit, I had to leave. I told y'all when spirit say move, you move. When spirit say let it go, you let it go. Nothing that I let go that I want to let go, bitch, I would have still been there. I'm allowing the uncertainty. This is how I'm building trust. Right? So y'all too. So allowing the uncertainty, y'all know what that is? Ask me what it is for real, for real. Oh, somebody asked me what is one word that describes allowing the uncertainty. What is that word? Ask me what it is. What is allowing the uncertainty? Let me calm down because I'm getting too fucking crunk. I love this shit though. Oh God, I love it. Okay. What is it? What is the word? Allowing the uncertainty is flow. For the first time in my life, I'm flowing. For the first time in 37 and a half earth years, I am flowing. I am allowing the uncertainty to carry me to where I know I'm meant to be. Where in my heart, in my soul, I know I'm not here to fucking work for nobody or even to work for myself in my own detriment. I fucking know I'm not. I always knew I wasn't. I always just wanted to just have my person and us just be, you know what I'm saying, flowing in our shit, and we get to experience life, right? Experience life. Not live, work until I'm 67 years old and then I'm fucking old and decrepit and I'm trying to enjoy shit. No, 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 no. I did not sign up for that. I am flowing for the first time in my life. So if you cannot allow the uncertainty, you are trying to assume control. And you would never build trust that way. So let's take this a step further, even when it comes down to relationships, right? You don't allow no motherfucking uncertainty in a relationship. You don't. You want to hurry up and define it. You want to hurry up and find a flaw in the motherfucker. You want to hurry up and catch a motherfucker in a lie. You want everything to go your way. You cannot allow the uncertainty because you're fucking scared. Nah, I said it. Only time you want to control something is if you're scared. Right? So you can't allow that uncertainty. So you're going to forever have trust issues because you're scared. Right? And this is the thing. What I'm coming to realize, and I found this out with my twin flame, he wasn't scared of me hurting him. He wasn't scared of our love because it was intense. And he knew I would never hurt him. How much I loved him, how I felt about him, like he knew better. He knew I was incapable of hurting him. He knew I was incapable of lying to him. He knew all that. Y'all want to know what the fuck he was scared of? Actually being happy. Actually being happy for real. Actually having somebody that loves him and sees him for real. Actually, you know what I'm saying, having somebody, you know, that's what he was afraid of. You knew I wasn't going to hurt you. You just was scared that I was going to you was actually happy. So all the times, it ain't bad shit that stops us. You feel me? All the times, it ain't the threat of somebody harming us and the threat of somebody taking from us. You motherfuckers be scared to be happy. You motherfuckers be scared to actually live that happiness outside and express that happiness. You're afraid of it. You're afraid of getting what the fuck you want. You're afraid of being who the fuck you want to be. You're afraid. And so you sit there and you close yourself off and you tell yourselves all these stupid ass stories and these stupid ass fantasies to prove yourself right. But at the end of the day and at the beginning of every morning, you know one thing. You're scary. You scary. This the era of the brave hearts. Here. This is the era of the brave hearts. You're scared. You're scared to be happy. You're scared to get that man. You're scared to get that woman. You're scared to put yourself out there and take that risk. You're scared of it actually happening. You're scared of it. Right? You'd have been hurt. You'd have been around liars. You'd have been around deceivers. You know what that feel like. You know that shit don't feel like this. And it scares you. Right? So you can't allow the uncertainty because damn, what if this motherfucker done won? Damn, what if this motherfucker really, damn, what if this? Then what happens once you get to that point, here come your insecurities. What if I'm not enough? Huh? What if I'm not enough? What if this motherfucker really, you know what I'm saying? What if this motherfucker really want me like that and I'm not even enough? And so you go to sabotage because you don't feel like you're worthy of it. And this is how you fuck yourself out of your blessings. Right? So all the time, it's not for y'all ain't scared of getting hurt. You've been hurt. You've been fucking hurt. You afraid to be happy. Because happiness is like a dream. It's like a myth. Motherfuckers don't really expect to live happily. Motherfuckers don't really expect to live good. Motherfuckers really don't expect to live their dreams. You don't. So when the possibility that it might occur, when the possibility is staring your ass in the face, you fumble. Just Don't let the interference trick you out your position. And that's what motherfuckers be doing all the time. If you can't allow the uncertainty, you're just afraid of it could really lead you somewhere. It really could turn out to something. Right? You used to being hurt. You know how that feel. You know this don't feel like that. And that's scaring you. Right? So people don't talk about this side of shit all the time. They don't talk about this. All right? I will forever, ever, even if my twin flame never come out his fucking mouth and say it like you was afraid because I was making you so happy. Right? You ain't never, I'm knowing this. He ain't never had nobody love him like that. Because shit, I had never even loved like that. Right? I could see straight through him. I saw all his flaws and everything. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't care. I see your flaws. I don't care. I want you. It was you. It was you for me. Right? And that scared him. He used to tell me all the time, like, he didn't know it was going to be like this. Like, what are these feelings? Like, what is this? Like, why I'm making him feel so special? Like, why he's so happy? Like, it was a bad thing. But it wasn't a bad thing. He just wasn't used to it. And then came in, okay, how can I keep this? What will I have to change to keep this? And that's when the sabotage came in. And that's when I had to leave his ass in the dust, baby. Because one thing about it, I have to keep going. I don't get to stop. I don't get to, you know what I'm saying? I don't get to choose like most people. I don't have choices in these matters. I have to keep on moving, right? I got to keep on moving. So, a lot of time the conditions in your life is like that because of you. It ain't no a lot of times. It's most of the times. Like you won't allow you won't allow the uncertainty. Right? And so you will forever be contained in a what if. And you gonna die like that. And all those desires that you have when you die, they don't just dissipate. You're gonna reincarnate until you experience that shit. I'm glad I caught my shit because I really wanted to experience, I really do want to experience what it's like to be in a healthy marriage and have a healthy family and just be a normal human being. I really want that. I'm going to have that. Everything I say I do. I don't give a fuck how long it takes. I'm going to have it. That's all I want. To live happy in luxury with my person, loving my man, loving our kids, making our lives better. That's all I fucking want. And I thought I wanted to be a superhero. I thought I wanted to save the world. I thought I wanted to do all that. Like that wasn't my shit. That's what I was used to. That was some old outdated shit. Like, and so I had to allow all this is leading me to what I want. Because if I stayed in that position, I wasn't going to be able to receive my husband. I know that what's happening, I'm being broken down so I can receive my husband because I want to depend on my husband. I'm from Mississippi, baby. I'm from Mississippi. I want to depend on my husband. I want to rely on my husband. I want to trust my husband. I want to know that he going to take care of our shit. And you know what I'm saying? And I needed this process. Shit is happening in my life where I'm out of control and I can't do nothing but allow the true high to come on my behalf because the true high is the true masculine principle. So if I can't receive that, I'm not going to be able to receive it in human form. Do y'all understand what the fuck I'm saying? So situations are happening in my life where I would normally spring into action and I would initiate. I'm being forced to sit down and allow it to be taken care of because when I get my husband, I'm going to have to sit down and allow my husband to handle us and be, you know what I'm saying, and trust and rest that he can do it without me, you know what I'm saying, sizing him up, thinking that he can't take care of me better than I can. We're not going to have them type of issues in our household. We're not having it. He is the crown and I'm going to respect and revere him as such. At this time, I'm not there yet because I am detoxing from being a plug for lifetimes at the beginning of this life. So I'm already knowing like I'm not, it's like I'm invisible. I'm not attracting no guys. I'm not, you know, I know I can pull niggas. That's not a, that's a given. But I ain't pulling niggas no more. I'm in, you know what I'm saying, training for my divine counterpart here. You feel me? I'm in training for my divine husband. It ain't about pulling no niggas no more. Niggas can't do nothing for me if you not my husband. If you not my divine counterpart, we got shit to do. Right? We got shit to experience. We got kids to make. So I'm invisible to anybody that's not on my trajectory. It's, man, my phone dry as fuck. I don't talk to nobody. I don't talk to nobody. I'm not having sex with nobody. I'm not doing nothing. Because I'm preparing myself to receive what I want. Oh, for sure. For sure. For sure. You know, I'm never talking to regular people. If you up in here listening to me, then you probably a divine masculine or divine feminine. Regular motherfuckers don't be listening to me. You feel me? Regular motherfuckers don't want to hear what I'm talking about. I'm not controversial enough. I'm not distorted enough. I'm not, you know, low vibrational enough for them. They don't be wanting to hear that shit. I'm talking to divine motherfuckers that know that they here to anchor in certain things. That's who I'm talking about. I'm not for everybody. You got some regular, you got these potholes, and you got these motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? These sticks out here. That's just what they for. Everybody can't be divine. Everybody wasn't created equal, right? I ain't low enough for them. This for people that believe in divine order and they want to be in remembrance of divine order, because in the church of divine love and order, giving honor to divine order, which is the head of our lives. And divine order is just you honoring the fact that the masculine and feminine are one. That's it. It was never about worshiping no gods. I still ain't finna worship a motherfucking thing. I still ain't finna be going around here Jesus and God crazy, because that ain't even what it was about. It's about understanding these pieces within you. That's what it was about. That's why I say religion just realign people to somebody else's higher self. It's another spirit that's eating all that energy there. But that's not divine order taking place. That's what the fuck I said. So now I still ain't finna be out here talking about Jesus is the way and have you talk to Jesus today. And Jesus died for your sins and all that shit. Like, nah, that ain't what we doing over here in the church of love, divine love and order. It's about understanding that divine love is the feminine and divine order is the masculine. And they go together. In you. It's within you. Not outside of you, within you. How can you bring these two components together within yourself? That's what the fuck we on. All right? Understand that Christ may be my beloved, all right? I may be the bride of Christ and all, but I still ain't out here. I'm not finna be out here. This time we talking to my church. My husband said, cut that shit out. Nah. My husband said, all right, my husband didn't say that. Stop lying on him. I speak for my husband. Right? I'm the expression of my husband. My husband is felt. I'm seen. The feminine is the expression of Christ as the body of Christ. We supposed to be seen. You gonna feel my nigga though. You gonna feel my nigga. And so you guessed it. If I'm the physical incarnation of Sophia, then you know I gotta have a physical representation of the Christ. My twin flame was, listen, I'm telling y'all, it's just crazy. He couldn't hold it. And I don't know what's going to happen, because I don't know. I've never been through this journey. I don't know. But I saw the timeline where my twin flame was supposed to carry the true Christ principle in his vessel. And I also saw that it was so great that he wasn't gonna be able to do it. So I'm just honestly ready, and I'm waiting and open to see what vessel is strong enough to carry my husband's principle in his car. That's what I'm preparing myself for, right? Because I know I was never built for an average man. I'm too powerful. I'm too powerful. I gotta have somebody that's equally powerful, not equally powerful in function, but I can't be no what I am with no human. That just wasn't gonna ever work. I knew that. I was gonna have to have about 15 humans to equal up to one of these, one motherfucker that can carry that Christ principle in their body, and express it out. That's that. I'm gonna know it when I see it. I'm gonna know it when I feel it. As of now, not so much. But that's only because I'm not all the way there yet. Like I say, I ain't finna hold y'all. I'm still being prepared. I'm still in preparation. Like every time something happens, I have to fight, not to try to fix it and not try to control it, because that's what I'm used to. But I'm not the crown anymore. Like Mirage said, I am not the crown. I am not the head of my household anymore. All right. And normally when I say it, I feel a little disgust on the inside. But I just said it. I don't feel disgusted today. So give it up for growth, goddammit. Give it up for growth. I didn't even feel disgusted saying it. Because normally, that shit used to make me feel like I got a poop. I've been talking for, oh my God, I've been here, 2 hours? I'm tripping. I just get to run in my mouth. But I love talking, though. I don't know. Mirage, I don't even feel disgusted. I don't even feel disgusted. I don't. I'm serious. Because, bitch, at first, when you first said that, I'm like, oh, Lord. Ew, I was subordinate. Ew, I'm an employee. Oh my God. They gotta tell me what to do. But all my life I've been wanting somebody to tell me what to do, y'all. Dramatic as fuck, ain't it? All my life I've been wanting a man to put me in my place. I ain't gonna hold y'all. And I want that. I want to experience that. I really want to, so I guess I'm putting myself in my place. And then it'll be easier for him to, because ain't nobody ever been able to tell me shit. And I just always crave that guidance, and that just somebody more powerful, more smarter than me. And so I could just turn mine down, and I could just be pretty. I could just be pretty, and I could be soft, and I could be just flittery like a nymph, right? I'm looking forward to putting my power down and just being my pleasure and just being my body. Like, I'm looking forward to that. Right? Oh, yes. Because, like I said, I wasn't a divine feminine at all. I was the divine masculine. And it was really deep. Like, it was really, really deep. And I'm also glad, like, I'm getting it. I'm getting it, But I'm looking forward to that, because I've never met nobody as powerful than me. And I never, at least not masculine. Like, I don't even meet spiritual guys. I don't even attract spiritual guys, which is good, because don't come up here playing and I'm going to have to tell you about yourself. Don't come up here with that fake spirit. Nothing I hate. As a matter of fact, I don't even want no spiritual guys. You feel me? You don't got to be spiritual to be with me. You don't have to be spiritual. Just, saying know yourself. You don't got to be wearing all them crystals and shit and making potion and having all them plants and shit. That'd be more aesthetic for me. That'd be the more aesthetic. If I see all that shit, right? If I see you doing all that shit and then I see you ain't, you know what I'm saying, like expressing the masculine energy in its true current, I can't take you fucking serious. Don't come over here trying to namaste your ass into some coochie, nigga. That ain't gonna work over here. Don't come over here with that shit. Grand risings, queen. If you don't get the fuck back. Yes, yes, yes. Don't be trying to motherfucker grand rise your ass in between my thighs. And no, don't talk to me like that. I'm from the hood. Don't do that. Say something unique and original. That's how you get. Most times, if a motherfucker, the most times I end up replying to a DM is because a nigga said something original and funny as fuck. It ain't even about all that namaste and crystals and good grand risings, queen of the universe of the Gamunda. Like, get the fuck out of here. Right? Don't come up here with that. Be, you know, my divine empress. My name is Gyla. Okay? My name is Gyla. G to the U to the nigga, my name is Gyla. Don't be calling me all that shit. Hey, queen. Hey, queen. Don't nobody call me queen but Jade. All right? Jade is the only person that's allowed to call me a queen. Don't come up here with all that queen shit. And then you was calling me a queen when I was a full-blown nigga. This how I know y'all don't be knowing shit. You ain't spiritual at all. You ain't spiritual at all. Nigga was good morning queen. Like, nigga, I'm more nigga than you. Who you talking to? Good morning, queen. Queen? Nigga, I'm a nigga. See? You ain't hooked into no intuition. Because your intuition would have told you, don't come over here talking to me like that. Huh? The fuck? I just think that you are the get the fuck out of my face. Oh, I don't like no spiritual man. Just be yourself. Just be you. If you into, yourself. Show me how you embody this masculine energy. God damn it. All right? I know people who act like they can't even say the word green because they stuck on the energy that trash motherfuckers done put on it. You know, once shit get dirty around this motherfucker, people don't want to put it on. It's like going to put on a dirty shirt. Why would you put that dirty ass shirt on? You know? So everybody just made the shit a trend. So don't be grand rising in me and shit. Say what the fuck what you want. What you want? As a woman, I gotta learn more patience. As a woman, I don't have a lot of patience. I got shit. Shit. I gotta learn a little bit more patience because I don't be having it. I'm sorry. You're my queen to be. Hell no. Just just be yourself. Just don't. Even women to hang around me, don't think that you got to be the most spiritual bitch in the room. Don't think you got to read tarot cards. Don't think that you got to commune with the ancestors and have prophetic dreams. Bitch, is you cool? You know, I don't need y'all for that. I'm sorry. It's I'm okay with opposites. I'm okay with differences. I like different shit, bitch. You ain't got to come over here knowing your fucking soul lineage and shit, bitch. Is you cool? Damn, you drink Patron? God damn. I don't need y'all to do that. You don't got to be there for me. I just like people. I just like people. You don't have to be the most spiritually on your journey from 15 years and I'm going like, bitch, do you smoke? You want to come to the curve? Like, come on. I'm trying to experience life, babe. I'm trying to experience. The bitch, you want to come to the curve? Like, that's just a plus to me. Like, if you attaining your, like, this just like now that I'm in my body, I'm gonna say, before I was in my body, I wasn't friendly. I didn't hang around. Like, I was restricted. Like I was strict as fuck. I was very strict and I didn't play that shit. But now, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit, girl. Is you cool? You know? Do you drink? Do you smoke? You want to come to the curb? Where you stay? An hour away? I'll come kick it to the curb with me and my guys. Like, that's the type of shit I be on, bitch. I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to hear this shit. Good. If I'm trying to be your friend. Now, when you were in my coven, I ain't play that shit in that coven because it was the coven of celestial excellence. It was the coven of celestial excellence, and you motherfuckers got in there to be excellent. So I was on their ass. I was a little friendly too, but for the most part, it's a he hell. Right? A he hell. Nah. Ain't shit funny up in here. What the fuck is y'all doing? Y'all pissing me off. Y'all acting like y'all don't want this shit. I used to be on their ass. But my friend, like, I don't give a fuck, girl. Just don't be trying to convert me to what you into, and I won't be trying to convert you to what I'm into. Once again, do you like Patron? Do you like Patron? Okay? Do you want to take a shot? It's shot o'clock, bitch. What are you talking about? Like, Nah. Oh, yeah, I wasn't playing that coven because the coven was about excellence. Y'all wanted to learn. Y'all wanted to be excellent. That's what y'all said. You feel me? So in that coven, it wasn't the time to play. I took that shit seriously. I feel like y'all was my kids. And y'all, if Johnny had 5 apples, goddammit, you know, what is y'all not getting in here? Y'all used to stress me out in that coven, Lord. Oh, they used to stress me out in that coven. I can't believe it ran almost 3 years. I used to be stressed out on, like, y'all, what the fucking switch is it? Oh, they used to stress me out in that coven. Bitches act like I was stressing them out. What the fuck I do? Listen, I'm talking about used to stress me out in that coven. I miss it. I miss the coven. I miss it, but that shit used to stress me the fuck out, baby. But this was today's episode of What the Fuck is Going On in My Life. If Johnny had 3 motherfucking apples, nah. Listen. Hey, but I used to be hard on y'all, but it was love in that motherfucker. We had love in that house. I used to be hard. Y'all used to be stressing me the fuck out and pissing me the fuck off. And we had some wayward bitches, but it was some love in that house for shit show.